What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Now, today we have a regionals question and answer video from James, and he is a senior who got top 8 at the Utah Regionals. Sorry, I was looking down to make sure my notes are right. And as you see, he played a size-toed Manetric deck day 1, and some of the things to ask about is a 2-2 split on the rough seas, which we talk about some. And for day 2, he played a Seismitoad Quadrant deck, and I actually leave that interview down below. He used Grant's list, which we already have seen before, so I'll leave that deck down below if you haven't seen the Seismitoad Quadrant one. But hope you enjoyed the interview, and thanks for watching. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we're doing a regionals question and answer video, and what's your name?
James Horvath.
And what regionals are we talking about?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay. And we know that you played the Seismitoad Manetric Jinx, I guess, for day 1. But what were the decks that you played against, and what happened?
Round 1. Okay, so before the tournament, I was like, I do not want to play against Primal Kyogre. Round 1, Primal Kyogre. So, I was like, oh, I'm probably going to lose this. But I get, like, I just Quaking Punch for forever, and you just, like, draw a pass. But it's doing, like, nothing since the rough seas. So the game 1 takes, like, 30 minutes. Or, like, 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I end up winning. I get Headringers down, and just Manectric overwhelms him, I guess.
Yeah.
And at any of this point, if he just Suicunes, I lose. Because I don't have any non-EX attackers. And then the second game, I just run hotter, I guess.
Yeah.
And still win.
Did he play Suicune at all?
Yeah, but he didn't, like, attack with it.
Okay.
So... And then the second round, it's another Primal Kyogre deck. Game 1, I draw nothing. I actually think if I can, like, draw a supporter or something, I'd probably win. Since I got a Headringer down, but I just draw nothing. Game 2, it takes forever, but I end up winning because of Headringers and stuff like that.
Okay.
So the strategy in the matchup was just basically set up Manectrics, toad early, and then just set up Manectrics and get Headringers down.
Okay.
Because you hit them, and then you retreat to another Manectric, so they can't knock you out in one hit.
Yeah.
Because of rough season Jinx. And throughout the tournament, I'm so done with Jinx. Like, I forget to use it like 10 times.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then the third round, let's see, what was that? I think I played against... drawing a blank right here.
It's okay. Do you remember round 4?
Round 4, I played against a fighting Garbodor deck, and it was just so easy, just use Toad.
That's true.
And he was like, screw you! And then round 5, I played against Jeffrey Chang. He's playing Mega Manectric Empoleon.
Okay.
Game 1, he destroys me. Game 2, I get perfect setup, and he doesn't draw that well. And then I finish the game with like a crazy Lysander, attach, Laser Bank, Headringer, the Keldeo for game.
Okay.
And then the third game, I get a really good setup again. And then I get down to 1 prize. He still has 6 left. And then I start to misplay.
Oh, so what'd you do?
Well, he brought up an Empoleon to like attack with. This was when when I had 2 prizes left, and he just like passed with it active, so he could power up a bench Mega Manectric.
Okay.
But this Mega Manectric had a Headringer on it, so he only had 1 energy on it. So I forgot that Empoleon was weak to lightning. I thought it was weak to grass or something like that. So I retreated and Quaking Punch it instead of just knocking it out with Assault Laser.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't retreat because it has 2 retreat cost. And then I forget to Jinx a couple times on my Toad. So then he just attaches and attack commands for knockout. And then I decide, oh, hey, let's Assault Laser this guy.
Yeah.
And then he ends me. If I can Lysander, I win. But I don't hit the Lysander. I hit a Chorus for 10, and then he ends me again. But if I can hit like an energy, I'm in a really good spot to win, but I don't hit it.
Okay.
So 3-1-1 at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I play against. Oh, the third round was against eggs.
Okay.
And this is how I luck sack. Okay, game 1, laser bank donk.
There you go.
Game 2, I get destroyed. Game 3, prizes 3 eggs.
And that's
So that's a guide on how to beat eggs.
just get super lucky.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the 5th round. I mean,
6th round.
wait, 6th round.
Yeah.
It was against Toad Puff.
Okay.
Game 1, he misplays really bad. He discarded Jirachi early, and then he Ultra Balls his hand down to 0 because he thought he had Jirachi in deck, but it was discarded. So he Ultra Balled away a DCE, so he missed the Quaking Punch that turn.
Oh, okay.
And then I just took over from that point. And then game 3, I get Jinx out early. I get a lot of Jinx, and then I just Quaking Punch.
You didn't forget this time?
No. I didn't forget when it was a Toad Mirror.
Okay.
And then the 7th round, it was against Flareon. Game 1, I donk him. Game 2, I start Jinx. I have like 10 turns to draw something, and I don't draw anything. So not even an Ultra Ball. I just draw energies and head ringers and muscle bands.
It's always the worst.
And then the 3rd game, he plays super aggressive. He gets out a Leafeon, Bangle, Grass, and he has a Virizion EX out.
Mm-hmm.
But he only has 1 bench spot, and he doesn't have any other EVs down.
Okay.
So right as he benches another EV, I just Lysander Assault Laser. So after a while, I just Lysander the Leafeon, take it out with Assault Laser, and then from that point on, I just Quaking Punch, and he can't trump.
Okay.
So 5-1-1, make it in his 3rd seed.
Okay. And,
Okay. Wait.
okay. So I guess my first question is, why did you decide to play Sizeto Manectric for day 1?
I expected there to be a ton of Eviltal, but there was like 1. So yeah.
Alright. Now, you did play the split of the 2 Verbank and the 2 Rough Seas. Did you ever want more Verbank or more Rough Seas?
Maybe a 3rd Verbank over the over the 2 Rough Seas. 3rd Verbank, 1 Rough Seas. But then I wouldn't have got out the Rough Seas as consistently.
Okay. I guess after playing this deck, would you make any changes to the list, or you think it's pretty solid?
I like the list a lot. I thought it was really consistent. Ran well.
Alright. So, what was your thought process of going into day 2?
I didn't think my opponent was very good.
Okay.
But, so I thought he was going to play Eviltal, or maybe his day 1 deck, Toad Puff. But, I was thinking he might have played Landorus Crobat, since I heard from a friend that he played it at a League Challenge.
Okay.
So I was hesitant with going with Virizion Mega Man, but I should have just decided, just play Virizion Mega Manectric.
Yeah.
So I decided, I was like, wait, Toad Crawdont? That sounds pretty decent.
True.
But it wasn't a good play.
Okay. So what did your opponent play in top 8?
He played Eviltal, just the straight version.
Okay. And did you think that Sidestar Curdant would have a good matchup against that?
Yeah, I thought it had good matchup since they don't, I think they cut down to like 7 Dark, just less energy since they have Dark Patch.
Okay.
And Dark Patch, they couldn't use it since I was Quaking Punch.
So what happened in top 8?
Get all 3 games, he gets out Keldeo turn 1. Like, he starts with it games 1 and 2.
Uh-huh.
But I don't run lasers, but it's just annoying. Well, I run the 1 laser. This is Grant's list.
Okay.
It's just annoying because he can, like, if he's Quaking Punching, he can just rush and retreat to something else and just stall.
It's true.
So it's really annoying. So games 1 and 2, I prized 2 Crawdont.
Okay.
And then game 3, I just couldn't get DC out till like turn 4. And by then, he just head ringered and Quaking Punched.
So, was that the end
It
of
was, the deck was kind of clunky.
Yeah.
Like if I ran Verizian, I had a decent shot at winning the whole thing.
What would you have played against the top four?
I would have played against Jeffrey Chang, which would have been a really hard matchup. It was Toad Crawdon.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Like Skyro Bridge made me think that the matchup is a lot easier
Mm-hmm.
since like you can retreat to something junk and just like pass, and then you can just retreat back to the Verizian and Emerald Slash.
That's true.
Like I saw the finals with Toad Shaman versus Verizian,
Mm-hmm.
and that guy he had it pretty much.
Yeah,
If you didn't misplay that at the end,
that's okay.
yeah.
But so after playing, I guess the one round of with Sideswipe Cardon, would you make any changes to your list? I know you only played with one series.
Well, it wasn't. It is in my list.
Grants.
It's grants.
Mhm.
So changes to list. Add lasers. Definitely needs lasers.
Yeah.
And probably drop AZ down to like 3. Drop enhanced hammer down to 2. Just drop the super heavy counts of things.
Is that in lasers?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, still, I mean, top 8 is very nice, and congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks.
So, how many championship points are you at right now?
589.
589. And did you go into regionals this last weekend?
No.
No? Okay. So, looking at nationals, do you know any decks that you think you might play there?
Well, the trump card just got announced, so no idea.
That's very true. Are you sad or happy that trump card's being moved from the game?
Kind of both.
Yeah?
Like Toad, it seems really annoying, but now it's just like, what am I gonna play?
That's true.
We'll see what Six Prizes has in store.
Okay. Alright, well, do you want to give any shout-outs to anybody?
I'll give a shout out to Chris Shemansky. I was just chatting with him a lot, and he's the one who gave me the idea for Manectric Toad Jinx.
Okay.
Like before the event, I was thinking Manectric Toad Bats. Ray Cipoletti, I was messaging him, getting advice on the deck.
Okay.
And then another shout out to my friend John. I can't pronounce your last name, sorry. But I was just chatting with him a lot on deck choices and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview. Congratulations on the top 8.
Thanks.
Alright, take care.
All right, see ya. Bye.